YouTube's happening. It is Saturday, December 27th. We are talking football first. We have 2 NFL games, and then we have, I believe it's 8 college bowl games. Now, I don't bet on the bowl games unless it's the playoff games that actually matter, because I'm a stats person. You know this. I look at numbers, and when you have people sitting out, transfer portal, coaching changes, what have you, that messes with the stats a lot. So for me, it's not a good investment to bet on the bowl games in college. I've done it for many years. It doesn't work out nicely. That's all I know. So, but I will show you the sheets. I will show all that in case you want to see it. But we'll do NFL first because I will be betting on the NFL. Absolutely. So, we have our 2 games. You can see them here before us. Hopefully they're better than the Thursday games because, I mean, what the hell? These games were absolutely terrible. So, but they were football. They were on TV. So, well, if you could see, if you had 17 subscription packages like I do, then you could see it. So, oh man, oh man. So we got 2 games. We got 8 college. Let's stop messing around. Let's get to the first game right now. All right, first game on the slate is going to be Houston and the Chargers. Let me go ahead and change this over for that. Okay. So it looks like we have Chargers 1.5-point favorites at home with a 39.5 total. We pop on over to our spread sheets. We can see the numbers and everything. I think in the last football video, I said I should have took a parlay of this all 3 teams to cover, all the home team plus odds. That would have hit up. Yeah, Minnesota won outright. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That I would have covered. Absolutely would have covered. Damn, should have pulled the trigger. What can we do? All right. So in this one now we have a 1.5-point spread. No big blowout line here. Or the next game. Nice. All right. Some good games. 16-18 they cancel. 19 v 8. We're looking at offense versus defensive matchups that we'll look at here. So offense v defense, rush offense versus their defense. So Chargers have a really good run defense here in the last 3 games based on who they played. 11 v 15. Those 2 cancel out. You can see how it works. Pretty straightforward stuff, right? Right. Good. Third down percent, 19 v 6, 9 v 16, 13-13. There's no real difference here. Only issue is Houston's going to look like they have some issues running the ball. That's the main thing we're going to see. So outside of that, I don't really see anything. It looks like Houston's going to have some, Chargers are going to have some issues passing the ball a little bit because Houston's defense has been nasty all year. We know that. So they're number 1 in points allowed on the whole season, I do believe. So yeah, 16.6, 17 the last 3, just nasty overall. So we need to go look at some depth charts. Let's go look and see what these guys are up to on their depth charts. So we go here, we go up here, we go depth chart. Let's see who's playing, who's in, who's out, what have you. Stroud, Marks, Collins, Higgins, Kirk, Schultz, the usuals. Left tackle, right tackle. Right tackle's out. Left tackle, questionable. Your tackles being injured is a big deal sometimes. Depends on how bad they are injured. Defense looks like they're all there. Will Anderson's there. Good stuff. You can see the rest of the team. Good. Fairbairn, always good for a couple field goals. Kind of like the Minnesota kicker. Always good. Always good. So let's go ahead and check the other team. Chargers. Go depth chart. Herbert, Hampton, McConkey, Johnson, Allen, Gasson. Left tackle out. Right guard questionable. We have suspended Perriman. Okay. And then we got Tart questionable. And then, yeah, Dicker, the kicker's in there. So, which anytime we see him's good because he's always good for at least 1.5, it seems. So let me go ahead and pull up the NFL props real quick. There we go. So this is Outlier. Link in the pin comment. Click, go get your week for free. It is there for you. So we have it here. We're going to change this over to Texas Chargers. And nothing? Huh. Nothing. Not a single green 80% higher, huh? Well, that messes with things a little bit. Damn. Okay. So if this game was a normal, like in all the games, I would pass 100%. This is a pass. But it's only 2 games today, plus all your college games. I'm going to watch this game, so I want to have at least one play. I'm going to go for one thing. Prop-wise, I don't know what I'm going to go for. So let's go back over and think about this for a second. Let's think. Thinking caps. Well, you can't really, you're going to struggle to throw. This is going to cancel out. You're really going to struggle to run. I mean, Houston under rushing yards. Do we do something crazy like that? I think we could. Do we do Chargers under passing? I mean, do we take an underplay here? Let's go look for like a sack prop, maybe like a Will Anderson sack or something like that. Kicker props. Where are my kicker props? I just realized. Hold up. I just hyped up both kickers and neither one showed up. Hold up now. Hold up. Wait a minute. I bet their odds are too high. Let me get rid of the odds. Yep. There they are, the only 2. But look, it's 207 and 176. Well, you know what we're about to do? We're about to do a damn parlay of them two. How about that? You ain't going to keep the money from me. You can't hide the money from me. I will find the money. 160 parlayed with 165. You damn right. Well, hold on. I gotta get the same app. That one might. Let's see. How much you on Hard Rock? 160 and 165. Looks like I can parlay them there. So whatever that comes out to, that's gonna be my play. Because you ain't gonna hide the money. Yeah, give me both kickers I like. I like the kickers. So we're gonna do a parlay. We're starting the video off great. A parlay of yeah, we're gonna do this. It's gonna be a Fairbairn plus Dicker over 1.5 it was made each obviously. So and that's gonna be whatever that comes out to. You know the odds. I can get it at 160 and 160. No, don't do that. Yeah, 160 and 165. That's the way I can get it. I can get 160 here for Hard Rock, and then I can get also Hard Rock 165. So that works. I'm okay with that. Whatever that should give me plus odds, I believe, right? Or close enough to even money. I'm good with that. So, and you see, he's been balling out 2.8, and that's good. Fairbairn's a great kicker. And then Dicker has been great, except for the game against Vegas, where they just didn't need him. Vegas is so bad they couldn't stop him. So he had 5, 3, 2. The defenses look at least average or serviceable, which is what you want in here. So hopefully we get some stops within close enough. And both teams are not afraid of taking the points, which is what you want. Half these coaches are scared to take field goals. They're like, oh, the analytics, like go for it. Like, just take the points. What are you doing? Like, cool, whatever. So I'm gonna parlay these two kickers. Fun times. Side and total. I ain't got a damn clue. No, I don't know what's gonna happen here. Exactly. 7-game win streak for you. It's a good game. It looks like it's gonna be one of them good games. It's gonna be kind of lower scoring. It is 39.5. Can we take an under? Actually, this is coming out to 51. This is coming out to 33. So nope's in the middle. So yeah, let me just parlay the kickers. Let's move on. Next. You know it's going to be a day when the first play of the day of all the videos is going to be a kicker parlay. It's going to be a day. It's going to be a Saturday for sure. So game 2, Baltimore, Green Bay. There you go. It is Green Bay at home, 3.5, 38.5. Main question is going to be what is Mr. Love's health, obviously. So let's go ahead and take a look at the numbers first before we jump to the injuries. And we see both teams' pass defense is not that good, especially Baltimore, absolute cheeks. Well, it depends on who's throwing the ball to him. If it's Love, I am taking Love to take advantage of this all day. We need to see what's up, and you got this. 1-1-1. Derrick Henry has figured out how to run the ball. And yeah, they're not giving up. Man, that's nasty. That is nasty. 6.2 rush per yard in the last 3 is disgusting. That versus that all day. So we want Baltimore rushing, Green Bay passing potentially. Third down, there's no news there. So we need to go look at both of their yield depth charts so we can see who is going to be in and out because that matters. So let's go ahead and pop on over to the schedules. Baltimore depth chart. What you got? Oh, okay. So we got a Tyler Huntley game, most likely, which means there's going to be even more hands off. What the hell? Handoffs. That just sounds weird to say. He's going to hand the ball off more to Derrick Henry than usual, probably, especially against the 21st ranked rush defense at 125. Yeah, if Derrick Henry lines under 125, we're hammering that. I mean normal play, obviously. Flowers, Bateman, Hopkins, Andrews, usual squad. O-line looks good. Defense looks good. No designations for injuries. Green Bay depth chart. Jordan Lip is out. Okay, who the hell's going to play quarterback? Okay, you normally should have a third quarter. Guys, is Josh Jacobs going to run lockout the whole game? I mean, he could. But then, they're going to get their ass beat. So, I'm sorry. I'm taking Baltimore plus 3.5 already. Like, who the hell's playing quarterback for Green Bay? You're questionable. Let me look at the injuries. Hold on. Maybe we'll come on, gang. Let's go to the comment section. Look for clues. Let's see. Left shoulder concussion ruled out. Okay, great. Okay, cool. Right shoulder illness expected to start. Okay, well, if you're ill and you're hurt going against Baltimore, you have to throw the ball. If you can't throw because of your right shoulder, which I believe is you're right-handed, right? So that's your passing arm. I have questions. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's great and all, but yeah, okay. I've decided. One play I am taking officially is going to be Baltimore plus 3.5. You're giving me a team that is going to run the ball with King Henry. Yeah. So we're going Baltimore on the road plus 3.5. I'm getting 3 and a hook as well. Beautiful stuff. So let's go over to the props. See what we got. Let's get rid of Sticker and Fairbairn, and let's go to this game. And what do we got line-wise? Derrick Henry, 83.5. That's it? What do we why? Well, why? What do we why? I don't know. All right, well, I'll look at it. I don't even need to rush it receiving. I just need straight up rushing, but we'll take it because he might occasionally catch a pass on the backfield, and then he's in the open. Like, good luck. Good luck to getting him down. So we get Derrick Henry. If you want to look at the rest of these, you can like Roquan Smith. Yeah, I don't know if Green Bay is going to be on the field that much for him to get the tackle assists. You kind of need them to have sustained drives to get a lot of tackles assists, and I don't know if they're going to do that, especially with a banged quarterback. Who, yeah, he's figured it out. Yeah, he's ramping up, and people want to harp on the fumble. They're like, "Oh, he fumbled!" Like, he's like, he still scored a touchdown after the fumble. Like, yeah, he's doing good. Like, see, occasionally he catches the ball. Like, I don't mind paying a little bit, higher line to that because just the rushing line alone is what, 75? Have you not seen the last few games? Yeah, yeah, I'm sorry. I'm taking this. I will take this all day. Minus 110. Can I plus line this to 100? Can I literally do that? Who gives me 100? Over 100. Let's go for some money here. Let's see what we can get. 85 and a half is 125. Damn, Profit X, that is a terrible line. Uh, because I can get 80 and a half, or nope, not there. Or let's dig around a little bit. So 114. Let's see, 125. We're gonna find a good line. I want some plus odds if possible. Somebody want to give me plus 83 at 115 at Hard Rock. That's probably what I'll end up taking overall. 89. If I had FanDuel, it'd be great. If FanDuel was in Florida, but they're not. That'd be beautiful to have. And then 99 and a half is a few books are offering some beautiful plus odds for over 100. So I think I'm gonna be stuck with this silly 83 line, which is fun. So it'd be 83 for 115. I'm okay with that. So we're going Henry. Over 83.5 R plus R for minus 115. It's the best I can do. It's the best I can do. So otherwise, I'd have to like use underdog and like pair it with somebody else. Kickers might do a 3-leg thing. Maybe a 3-leg with Henry 100, both kickers to hit 2. That might be something I can do because what's his odds on like something for 100? Oh my God, who is offering lines or him to go 200 yards today? 35. DraftKings is trying to get robbed, and FanDuel, they're trying to get robbed today. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. In 99, like sleeper. I could do sleeper. Plus 127 for him to get 100 yards, pair it with a couple kickers. That way I can do the whole combo thing. I might do that. All right. I think we're good. I don't want to take anything else. I got the Baltimore 3.5. I got Henry. I don't want nothing else in this game. I don't like this game. Let's move on to, let me show you the college sheets. All right, we got the college games listed out here. We have 8 of them, and some of these are interesting. Like, we have, like Penn State Clemson is in the Pinstripe Bowl, which I believe that's the one at Yankee Stadium. It snowed like crazy last night in New York. So, might be some snow on the field. Might be. UConn Army and Fenway. So we got a couple baseballs going on. We got the Pop-Tarts Bowl. Who doesn't love the Pop-Tart Bowl? 6 edible mascots. Let's go. That means it's getting a little extreme. 1 was cool, but now you're like 6. I mean, come on. There's only like 2 good Pop-Tart flavors. Let's be real. We got Miami, Ohio, Fresno, and the Snoop Dogg Arizona Bowl. Like, what the fuck, really? We got the New Mexico Bowl with North Texas San Jose. Man, I can't be excited for them. Sorry. Oh boy, we have to go play in New Mexico. Sorry, I just can't. The Gator Bowl with Missouri, Virginia, and then the Texas Bowl with Houston and LSU. So yeah, and I forgot the first one, which is the Military Bowl, the Go Bowling Military Bowl. What? Whatever. So yeah, let me show you the streets. Let me go bounce over here. So like I said, I don't play any of these bowl games. I play only the playoff games. So you can see the numbers. If you want to use them, be my guest. If not, just remember, you got people who are already jumped in the portal. You got people who've opted out of games. You got people who coaches have already left. You got teams that have coaches fired. There's teams out there. So you got to do all the research, and you need to find out some stuff. So before you do that, so there's your stuff where you see you can pit. We go to the next one, which would be Clemson, Penn State. There you go. Penn State got a new coach. Clemson obviously still has stuck with Dabo. Stuck with Dabo. That's what I'm gonna say. Because hey, they ended up 7-5 on a 4-game winning streak. Not bad. Man, they were 3-5 at one point. That's wild. That's actually a good way to end the season. Okay. Penn State 6-6. Okay. That's that one. Cool. If you want to see Army, Connecticut, UConn. Yeah, good stuff. 14 v 36. Yeah, UConn's gonna throw it on Army. Army's gonna run it on UConn. This might be a high scoring game. Like this one, like I'm not gonna bet it, but I'll probably lean the over in this one. It's 42. And the offenses both have advantages here, so maybe. BYU GT. There's your numbers there. This is in Orlando. This is the Pop-Tarts Bowl. That's right. It's in Orlando. It's going to be a nice day. 78, no rain. Nothing to worry about here. So you see the numbers there. BYU to Fresno against Miami of Ohio next. Yep, there's that stuff. You can see how they've done the last 3 games in the whole season. There's the numbers for you. Ew, go from Fresno. We got San Diego State versus North Texas. Obviously, North Texas coach took a job. And so, yeah, 3v3, 130v6. Yeah. So, I mean, I'll have the games on. I will be watching pretty much all the games, but am I going to invest? Nope. Not a dime, not a single dime. To me, college bowl season is the hardest time of any sport to pick. It's up there with the last week of like the regular season in any sport where like the teams start resting players. It's impossible because it messes my numbers up, and I'm a data guy, you know this. So, I can't. I need my numbers. So if I can't do my numbers, it's like the first week of a season. I don't do good the first week of a season. There ain't no data. So yeah, then Houston, LSU. There you go. So yeah, there's stuff. Good stuff indeed. So let's go ahead and look at some stuff. And the NFL obviously is going to be back tomorrow. We have a shorter slate because we had games, Thursday. We had 2 today. We have 1 Monday. I will do a video today. It'll be up later today, breaking down these games on Sunday. So come back and see that. You'll see that later this afternoon, maybe tonight. It'll be up. Other than that, college. Let's do a quick college check for tomorrow. There is none for tomorrow, but we have one on Monday and then Tuesday, and then bam, Wednesday is when the action begins. We're back to some playoff action, maybe Miami of Ohio and Miami, Ohio State's in the first one. Then we got our other 3. So that's the 4 games I'll be betting on. So either way, I'll still show you the sheets as much as I can, though. So I got you. So I'll be back tomorrow or later today to talk NFL. I appreciate you being here. Drop a like, subscribe. If you want the plays typed out in a nice list, you want to come join the chat, or you just want the spreadsheets, all you got to do is go over to Better Bay right there. Simple as that. So appreciate you. I'll see you later today.